The pineal gland is a small pinecone-shaped endocrine gland located deep within the brain near the center. Despite its small size, it plays a crucial role in regulating sleep-wake cycles and producing the hormone melatonin. The pineal gland, also known as the pineal body or epiphysis, is a tiny endocrine gland in the brain, roughly the size of a grain of rice. It's situated near the center of the brain, just behind and slightly above the pituitary gland. The pineal gland has an important role in regulating our circadian rhythms, which are the natural internal processes that regulate our sleep wake cycle. It does this by the producing a hormone called melatonin. The production and release of melatonin are influenced by the amount of light and darkness in our environment. When it's dark, the pineal gland increases melatonin production, signaling to the body that it's time to sleep. Conversely, in the presence of light, melatonin production decreases, helping us stay awake and alert. In essence, the pineal gland acts as a sort of biological clock that helps synchronize our sleep patterns with the day night cycle. It is a fascinating part of the brain's endocrine system and has a significant impact on our daily routines and overall well being. Anatomy and location. The pineal gland is situated in the epithalamus, a part of the brain close to the thalamus and the center of the brain. It is composed mainly of pinealocytes, specialized cells responsible for producing melatonin. Hormone produced by the pineal gland. Number one is melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that plays a central role in regulating the circadian rhythms of the body. It is produced in higher quantities during the day, helping regulate the sleep wake cycle. The pineal gland is responsible for regulating the body's circadian rhythms, including the sleep wake cycle. It produces melatonin in response to changes in light and darkness. Melatonin levels typically rise in the evening, promoting sleep, and decrease in the morning to help wake you up. This hormone plays a crucial role in maintaining a regular sleep pattern and is often referred to as the hormone of darkness due to its association with nightmare and a nighttime and sleep. Regulation of melatonin production. The production and release of the melatonin area primarily controlled by the suprachiasmatic nucleus or SCN in the hypothalamus. Light exposure to the eyes, especially in the morning, signals the SCN to inhibit melatonin production. As light decreases in the evening, melatonin synthesis increases, preparing our body to sleep. Uh, the suprachiasmatic nucleus or SCN plays a key role in controlling the body's circadian rhythms, including the production of melatonin. Light exposure, particularly in the morning, suppresses melatonin production, while decreasing light in the evening stimulates its synthesis, helping to prepare the body for sleep. This is an essential part of the body's internal clock. Functions of melatonin. Number one is regulation of sleep wake cycles. Melatonin helps synchronize the body's internal clock with the natural day night cycle. It promotes sleepiness and prepares the body to rest. The regulation of sleep wake cycles, also known as circadian rhythms, is a complex process controlled by the body's internal clock. Melatonin is a key player in this regulation. Here's how it works: light sensitivity, melatonin production, sleepiness, and morning reset. Overall, melatonin acts as a kind of internal timekeeper, ensuring our body's processes align with the 24-hour day night cycle. It plays a vital role in maintaining our sleep wake rhythms and is influenced by various factors, including the light exposure and individual sleep pattern. Number two is immune system modulation. Melatonin has antioxidant properties and may play a role in immune system regulation. It has been studied for its potential in enhancing immune functions. Immune system modulation refers to the ability to influence and adjust the activity of the immune system. The immune system is responsible for defending the body against infections, diseases, and other foreign invaders. Immune system modulation can involve both enhancing and suppressing immune responses as needed. Lastly, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Melatonin exhibits anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties which can protect cells from damage. Melatonin does indeed exhibit anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. It can help protect cells from damage caused by oxidative stress and inflammation. These properties make melatonin a valuable molecule in the body's defense against various health issues and may contribute to its role in promoting overall well being. Clinical relevance. Melatonin supplements are commonly used to address sleep disorders such as insomnia and jet lag. The pineal gland's function may be affected by certain medical conditions or exposure to light at night. Um, Melatonin supplements are indeed commonly used to address sleep disorders like yun nga, yung insomnia and jet lag. They can help regulate the sleep-wake cycle and improve sleep quality. It's also true that the pineal gland's function can be affected by medical conditions and exposure to light at night. The pineal gland is responsible for melatonin production, and disruptions in its function can impact sleep and circadian rhythms. It's important for healthcare professionals to consider these factors when addressing sleep related issues in patients. Conclusions. The pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, plays a crucial role in regulating circadian rhythms and sleep wake cycle. Next is melatonin produced by the pineal gland, helps maintain our body's internal clock and influences sleep patterns. And lastly, understanding the pineal gland's functions and melatonin's role is essential for managing sleep related issues and maintaining overall health. I prepared video of pineal glands.
Hey everyone, this is Nicole from KenHub, and in this tutorial, we will be discussing the pineal gland, its structure, location, function, and blood supply. So we're back with our medial view / sagittal section of our brain, where we can see the pineal gland, which is our topic of discussion for today, highlighted in green. So the pineal gland, also known as the epiphysis cerebri or pineal body, is a small cone-shaped structure measuring approximately 5 to 8 millimeters long. It is located in the diencephalic part of the forebrain or prosencephalon, above the quadrigeminal plate, just here. And let's remind ourselves that the prosencephalon contains the thalamus and the hypothalamus, amongst other things. The pineal gland, shown in a posterior view, rests between the posterior aspects of the thalami here and projects posteriorly from the wall of the third ventricle, just here. The pineal stalk of the pineal gland has a superior lamina and an inferior lamina. And zooming in a little to our pineal gland, we can see the habenular commissure and the habenular trigone, which are both part of the superior lamina. Now, the habenular commissure and the habenular trigone both connect the pineal body to both cerebral hemispheres, and they do so superiorly. The posterior commissure, which is part of the inferior lamina, connects the pineal body to both cerebral hemispheres inferiorly. And remember, lamina means plate, so if it helps you, you can imagine these little sheets connecting the pineal gland to the cerebrum. So in this image, we're looking at a really cool X-ray vision of the ventricles, and we have our lateral ventricles over here and our fourth ventricle over here. And between the two laminae of the pineal stalk is a space known as the pineal recess. And the pineal recess communicates anteriorly with the third ventricle in green and the hypothalamic sulcus, which lies in the lateral wall of the third ventricle. The pineal gland is an endocrine gland that functions to produce the hormone melatonin, a hormone that affects the state of wakefulness and sleep, as well as photoperiodic or seasonal functions. The pineal gland is also believed to have a reproductive function associated with the onset of puberty, and it's believed that it inhibits the maturation of genitals until puberty. And it might be interesting to note that the pineal gland, unlike the rest of the brain, is not isolated from the body by the blood-brain barrier. Oxygenated blood to the pineal gland is provided via fine branches of the posterior choroidal arteries, which are derived from the posterior cerebral artery, which we can see here in green. And here, let's just point out the posterior cerebral artery coming off the basilar artery. The internal cerebral veins drain deoxygenated blood from the pineal gland, joining with the basal vein of Rosenthal and the posterior mesencephalic vein to form the great cerebral vein of Galen, which we can see here in green, and which in turn drains to the straight sinus.
This tutorial might be over, but there are more videos you can watch related to this topic. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or go to our website where you'll find fun quizzes, related articles, and atlas sections. All you need to kick some gluteus maximus in anatomy and histology. I'll see you soon.